You're not going to ask me to ad-lib anything. You have like some questions or something.
No, we're just going to talk.
We're just gonna chat. All right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Coach U Show. Today, we have a very special guest, Alex Sheftel. And I think I've known you for 30 plus years. And
Yep.
we were in high school together. The reason why this might be interesting to you is that Alex is one of the smartest people I know. In fact, he was the one who introduced me to the whole genius thing
What?
and Mensa and that whole rabbit hole. Yeah, you probably never remember that.
No.
You told me all about
I
that.
don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
No.
But he was the one who opened my eyes to what was possible with IQ. And,
Really?
and he'll never say anything like this because people who are super intelligent will deny it all day
Please.
long. But you can see it because he's got over 200 researched publications with citations. Or people have cited you.
Yeah,
That's
I've got
even more
about
important.
30 publications and almost 4,000 citations.
Oh, even better, right? And he was working on some crazy blood stuff.
Iron metabolism.
So he's the Iron Man too. And we ran track together at Choate Rosemary Hall in Wallingford, Connecticut. And he was such a fast sprinter that you would even like tear your hamstrings or something like that. He was like so fast, the muscles couldn't even.
Tore up my hamstrings.
Yeah. So I thought you guys might want to hear something about Alex and you know how we've known each other for such a long time, and maybe even like the power of long-term relationships.
Yeah. So we graduated in '93, and so we knew each other since '91, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
91, that would be 34 years. How many of you guys have friends for even 10 years versus like 34 years? That's insane. Huh. So what do people need to know about Alex? Besides he's visiting super secret facilities that, you know, even Google and these other folks have data centers and no one's allowed to know about them and they're not even published.
That's in my previous life.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what do you want to know? My boss tells me I'm the most interesting person in the room.
What makes you the most interesting person?
I just like to do all kinds of different things. I'm really a jack of all trades and truly a master of none.
Which requires super high IQ. So if you're brewing, I remember you were brewing beer. You were showing me the whole process of different kinds of beer. I'm
a national ranked beer judge with the BJCP, and I just like to make things myself, including beer, roast my own coffee.
And you made your own smoked meat?
I smoke meat, yeah, and
with your green egg. And we just ate at Schwartz's, which is probably the biggest restaurant tourist trap here in Montreal, Canada.
yes.
Yeah. I think that when we make friends in high school and college, we might not realize how important it is to keep those relationships. So when you look back, I know a lot of people where they didn't keep in touch with those friends and that they've lost out on those opportunities. Because, you know, once you get older, once you have kids, or once you get settled in and you have a job or whatnot, the circle that you have tends to narrow over time.
It does, but I feel like people are afraid to get back into touch, you know, and what's really cool when you do that is that it's like time didn't elapse.
Yeah.
And you're back to where you were, and your friendship just continues from where you left off.
Yeah.
And I think people don't realize it, and they think that their old friends are now strangers to them because a lot of time has elapsed, and I really don't think it's never been the case for me. And you came into town and said, "Hey, I'm here. You want to go get some smoked meat?" And when was the last time I saw you? And it might be 10 years.
Well, you saw me we played golf when I was still at Yahoo. And that was around 2004 or something like that. That was 20 years ago.
So it's been 20 years. And it's like we just pick up where we left off.
Yeah, it's so cool. And he just got off of Facebook, which is wild. Maybe just to keep touch with certain people. But, you know, I'd encourage you in the world of social media and pretend friends and this fake kind of intimacy or whatnot, like reach out to people. With all this fakery and AI, we've had this whole evening conversation about AI and cool things that are possible. I think that's what makes the real relationships even more scarce and more valuable. Mm-hmm. And if you're watching this, I'm certifying that this is a real meeting that we're hanging out, meeting M-E-A-T. We ate a lot of meat together, and it's not AI generated.
Show that you have only 5 fingers on your hand.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I was in Portugal and brought some stuff from Portugal. You can see that this actually was there because I took pictures of it to prove that it was actually, and it's, you know, got date timestamps on my iPhone. Yeah.
Nice.
So what do you think in the mind of a super genius? What's going on with AI, and what do we need to be worried about, and cloning people and robots? And
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Skynet. What I'm worried about is the ceasing to innovate from where we are now. Like, I feel like we're using AI to. I know, like, a lot of people that do this vibe coding thing, and we use it to write our emails and to make our ideas into prose. And I feel like that's all. We've now frozen any progression in communication by using the machine to turn our writing. So it's going to be all very kind of the same style, the same tone.
Yeah.
I guess you can change the tone, but it's still going to be the same, different shades of the same tone.
it's still plastic.
Yeah, the one good thing about it is, since I'm old and I like to keep to grammar rules and use punctuation, we'll be frozen there, and language won't evolve, and so it'll be easy to not, if we can't end sentences with prepositions, we're frozen in that state now because the AI won't do that.
Yeah.
And that's how we write, then we'll just be stuck in that same spot forever. So
a shame.
And that's a paradigm for everything else, not just
Yeah.
writing. And I think that's my fear. It's not
It's not
like
just millennials.
robots coming to kill us. And it's not millennials. It's that it'll really put a halt to innovation, I think. Yeah.
That's sad. So you're taking your wife to an annual trip all across Europe.
This will just be a 2-week trip. We're going to go to France, Belgium, Netherlands, and we're going to finish in Germany, where I did my postdoctoral training. My thesis, or my postdoc supervisor, is retiring on October 10th, and there's a symposium, and I'll catch up with some old lab mates. And then we're just going to make a trip out of it and visit places we haven't been. So we've traveled through those countries, but we had never been to some of the cities in them, like Nice and Bruges. Heard great things about Bruges. We'll finally get there. My wife's never been to Amsterdam, so we'll go there, and we might add Delft or Antwerp or some other.
That's a lot in 2 weeks.
City. Yeah, we're turbo tourists.
Just don't do too much Ryanair.
No, I think we're going to take
Jet.
trains. I think we'll take
go.
high-speed trains everywhere. Yeah.
So Dr. Alex, we've got a lot of young adults that are enterprising. They don't necessarily want to go to college like we did. Give them some advice or encouragement.
They don't want to go to college? Is that what you said?
A lot of them, they don't. They want to be influencers. They want to be entrepreneurs. They are influenced by what they see on social media. And the world has changed from when you and I were in school.
I think that college isn't for everybody. I think but I don't think being an influencer is I don't know if that's going to continue to be a worthy endeavor or profitable, lucrative. I think what we need more people in is trades, and I would love to see more apprenticeships. People that don't want to go to college, learning how to do things that need to get done, that are important.
Yeah.
We don't need universities to be learning for the sake of learning,
Yeah.
and I think we should restrict how many people are doing that and push more people into more practical
Real skilled trades.
Yeah.
Just like in Europe, instead of just college for college.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's like, it's so diluted, like the value of a university degree. It's like you basically have to have one to get a job anywhere, and I think that's not really what it's for. So that's my take on it. We should put more money towards the earlier years of education and less towards the post-secondary.
Learn how to learn. Learn how to reason with AI. Well, ladies and gentlemen, such an honor to have Dr. Alex Sheftel on the Coach U Show, coming at you live from Montreal, Canada. And this is his first podcast.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Let us know. What do you think? Cheers.
Cheers.